All right, welcome back, guys. Welcome to our next, adventure in failure and trial and error. One quick thing, maybe I'll start doing this. I just had this thought, but I was just talking to Brady about the craziness of last episode and how if what happened last episode were to ever happen in real life, then like NASA would be defunded pretty much immediately. And there would be a very long time until they were trusted again to put rockets into space. But luckily, it's all free range here, baby. I can do whatever I want, which is probably a bad thing for these poor pilots. But also, he was talking about how a spaceship just recently, he said on April 2nd, just got launched by NASA into space. And that reminded me that there was also recently one of the oldest stars in the universe that we were able to observe. And that happened specifically because it was along this band in whatever like all sky survey that we were doing. They have a whole bunch of different ones that they do of just like a whole sort of like panoramic view of the universe that we can get. And I don't know the name because it was probably like JX5223X potato, like something random. But the way we were able to detect it was because certain like astrophysical properties basically lined up to create sort of like a lensing effect. So where we were viewing, it was along this band that was able to magnify the luminosity of the star. So we were able to see it we were able to detect it because the light coming at us was much brighter than we would have ever noticed. And it's really cool because it was just this tiny little dot that most people would probably like brush over. But that's how a lot of things are found. You just, look at a space survey or, whatever, a all sky survey, and you pick out the little things and characterize them. And this ended up being a star with the light was like, from hundreds of millions of light years away. So it's a super old star, probably burnt out at this point. But the light that we're seeing was like from one of the closest to the Big Bang we've ever seen. So that's really cool. And that made me think, as I was thinking earlier, like maybe each episode or every couple of episodes, I might start it with giving you guys a space fact. If I can think of some things or maybe things that I'm learning in school as I'm finishing up. So let me know down in the comments if you kind of want that to go on, but I could check up. We start an episode, I pop down a space fact, and then we fucking shoot off a rocket ship at 5 Gs and catch my dude in a swim in a spinning circle of death 5 seconds into the launch. So let me know if that's something you guys are looking forward to and something I can do. And with that, we're going to get into it. So we've got the potential 2 ready to go. And we're going to launch. And we are launching. We need our altitude up to 5K. And currently you'll see it is unsafe to deploy. And that is because we are too high and going too fast, I think. So we will see if we reach a point that we can... Okay, now it's safe. Oh, we're going pretty high, actually. We're going to go up. We're going to deploy our parachute around... Let's see. Wow, we're still going up. Okay, we're going to reach, 1450? Oh, even higher. Let's go. 15,000 meters above Kerbal. Oh, we're still going. Still going. Damn. Okay, 8 freaking... wings really did us some solids here. Okay, we've reached our zenith and we're coming back down. We're gonna deploy, I think, around let's see, it's gonna have to get deployed at an altitude of 5,000. So we're gonna want to deploy around maybe 12,000. We're also gonna want to turn off our SAS so we can be facing down a little. We're gonna want to deploy around 12,000. Because that's going to give us some drag and hopefully carry us down to the safe area to deploy. So we're going to want to deploy now. And I don't know our change in V. but hopefully we're going to get to 5K without blowing up. Please? God damn it. Okay. Maybe because we went higher, I should have deployed it a little higher. So we'll just speed up time, blow this dude up. I'm sorry. Bam. Goodbye. You just got time warped and exploded. So, all right. We're going to revert to the vehicle assembly. We've got the right things here. Maybe 8 was too high. But what we do know is that we get a max of like 16,500 meters, which is not the 59,000 or 51,000 meters that we're going to need. And me and Brady were kind of talking about we might be able to attach these structural things here on the sides. Where are they? Structurals, yeah. To add on certain boosters and stuff like that. So I might be able to clip in, you know, on the side here, a second booster. I don't know if that means that it'll also deploy or if it has to be attached to this. But that might be a later adventure. So what we're going to do now is we're going to try the hammer. We're going to want to try and get that to 17,000 meters to get our science for that. So we're going to want to try the hammer solid booster. And we're going to want to try the aerodynamic wings, which are slightly larger. And we'll mess around with this one. I was going to give the other one a go and try and see if we could... wow, that looks fucking sick. All right. I was going to give the other one a go and still just try and see if we could get... you know, save that one, make the potential 2 worth it. But I realized doing that mission would give us nothing, so we're just going to try with the hammer and try and get some science. I also kind of want to see what 8 of these bad boys would look like. Oh, that looks badass. That looks really badass, but don't think we need that many. So we're just going to hit it with 4 for now. Get them slightly centered. There we are. There we go. Okay. And do we have any more? We've got the goo going. We've got, you know, all this. We did a temperature reading. I wonder if I can activate the goo up in up like when I'm at like 17K or something like that. So let's see. Take off this thermometer. I'm gonna pop on some mystery goo here. Oh, we do not need 4 of those. We just want 1. Bam. Now we have 1 goo boy on there. And we're going to want our solid booster to be on 1. And we should probably rename this, right? Let's see. This is the potential. This one is going to be the... it looks kind of cool. So let's name it... let's name it Big Dog. Big Dog. Because it's fucking huge. The Big Dog 2. There we go. And now, you know, and all that time last episode, I was talking about naming stuff ambiguously. But honestly, naming it with badass names is got something to it. It's got a ring to it. So I'm gonna go. Let's go with the Big Dog. Now let's see what happens. We're gonna want to make sure our parachute is ready to deploy at 5,000 meters. Because we want to give us the ton amount of time. I think the minimum pressure is something as well. But from what I was reading, it's not super important to mess with that. It's normally just the altitude that you want to change at. So yeah, we're gonna get this ready, and let's go, Heyman. Let's get up there. We're gonna get to 17,000 meters at least. So, ready, set, go. All right, we're moving on up, making our way up. Got a lot more fuel, I think. We've got Yeah, something like at a 375 instead of like 100 or something. I can't remember what the other one was. We're going to check here when we get to a safe altitude to deploy our parachute. Oh! We're on fire? Maybe? You doing good, Heyman? Holy shit. Oh my god. 25,000. We just destroyed our record of like 16. 30K? Wow. Oh shit. Okay. Wow, that was possibly escape velocity right there, I think. I didn't check our change in V, but I mean obviously we've got atmospheric effects because our drag is creating friction, which is why the fire happens as you're re-entering an atmosphere with particles and such. Whoa. Look at that giant ass crack in the sky. Oh, one day we'll get to you, Moon. We're so close. 60,000 meters? Okay, maybe we overshot. Heyman, I don't think you're coming down, buddy. I think you're stuck. And we don't have heat shields because I didn't think we would get this high. So, Heyman, I'm sorry, buddy, but I don't think you're coming back down. Or if you are, it's going to be coming down very, very fast. I didn't put on heat shields. Damn. So between the combination of our super aerodynamic wings and our extremely fuel-heavy booster, we got very high. We're gone, dude. We're in atmosphere right now. Like, we're... I don't think we're coming back down. Eventually, because I mean, as long as we don't go far enough away, gravity will pull us down, and we don't have any tangential thrust from our thrusters because we're out. So we're not going to be, because that's how you do satellites, right? You got Earth pulling you in, and then you've got tangential velocity from your satellite from being pushed in that orbit because it's not going to stop until it's acted upon. So you just have to go at a certain velocity that's going to keep you in orbit, circling around the planet. So basically, you're just going to be falling forever into the planet, and then you're going to have your velocity going sideways to that, perpendicular that will, perpendicular in an orthogonal, in like a 3D space sense. So you're going to just be falling into the Earth, and we don't have that. So we're going to just start falling back down right about now at 100,000 meters. Now, I want you guys to place your bets. Okay, now hear me out. You might think that Heyman here, especially from his demeanor, might not survive the fall back down. But I've got high hopes. I think he's trained for this. I think he's ready. I want you to place your bets down in the comments or in your souls or yelling at your computer screen whether you think he's going to survive or not. Whether this vessel, the big dog, which lived up to its name, we got to triple six figures in distance. Do you think he's going to survive? I don't know. Man. If not, rip to big dog. It didn't last very long. It's currently giving us no status on whether to deploy our parachute because it obviously wouldn't do anything out here in space. But honestly, this gives me some like promise because we got this far, right? And the moon is right there. Like that is probably further away, but I would say we'd only have to go another like 200,000 and we'd probably be able to get ourselves onto a path with it. So we might be pretty good. Now this atmosphere thing here, what is this reading? That's probably where our barometer is going to come in. We can see a gauge here, but we can actually probably check our barometer. We're going to observe our mystery goo. In the upper atmosphere. So inoperable after transmitting. We're not going to do that, but we can get a little bit of science. We're going to get 9 science from the upper atmosphere. So glad I remembered to do that. Let's close it back up so it doesn't burn up. Oh, it'll just always be open. Okay. currently unsafe. Now, I would say, yeah, we're going to get our re-entry. I'm not going to flip us over quite yet because we want that drag to slow us down a little bit. Oh, we did it anyway. Never mind. Fuck me. Hopefully it stops being on fire. But we might... I don't know our temperature change, but we might not be good enough to... Oh, yeah, it's just going to... Yeah. I don't think we're going to be able to deploy our parachute at any time. Goodbye, Heyman. You beautiful soul. You touched the stars there. But we're not going to be able to let him die. So we can't this can't be one that stays. So we're going to have to reset. We're going to go back to the vehicle assembly though. I don't think that gives us the mission control mission. But we're going to want to find a better way to keep this thing alive. We don't have the heat shields, I don't believe, because I didn't take them. Oh, radial decoupler. Okay, so maybe this could be used for our extra shield, or our extra fuel tanks and such. Okay, so let's try and do a... We're probably not going to be able to do this hammer until we have some shields. So let's take off this. And let's build the swivel liquid fuel engine. So what we're going to want is, this is when we're going to go back to Robin's super duper helpful comment here, and we're going to get this going. I think our plan now is basically we're going to try and get up a little bit more science so that we can buy heat shields. Then we're going to do another mission with the hammer because that can get us into orbit. And we're going to want to try and save that vessel so we can get the mission control mission out of the way. And then we're going to want to create a spaceship that can put the flea boosters on the sides. So that way we can get it up, because I don't think they're able to get a rocket ship up to 50,000 meters. So we're going to need something else to get them up there. So the plan is build this rocket ship with the liquid booster, and then build hammer, and then we're going to build the flea. So we're going to work in that order, and we're going to want to, let's see. We're going to have a parachute at the top and one or two fuel tanks, and then a swivel engine. We're going to go with one right now. I don't know how high that's going to get us, but we're going to get on a swivel engine here. And that will allow us to have a throttle and to have a little bit more control on whether we can turn it off with X or Z. And we also have a very small body here, so we're probably going to want to go with our basic fins. Pop on 4 of these bad boys right about... We don't really need the fins, I don't think. They help a little bit, but also they might hurt. But we're going to see. We're going to try and get these... yeah, we'll just do this. We'll just go with this. This little dinky pod here. We're going to see how far we can get. This is going to be called... Let's see. It's got this little thing down in the bottom. I don't know. This is... Let's call it the Hope. I'm pretty sure that might already be a spacecraft name in, like, NASA terms, but we're going to call it the Hope. I don't think we've had the Hope yet. We've had the Joy. So we're going to do the Hope. Let's save it. Let's get it to launch. So, we're going to want to... look at we're going to want to set up our SAS, and we have a throttle here, which we can turn on. The X and Z, so it's these shift and controls will, raise our throttle here. So we could put it at 100, but I think we're going to go about halfway. I kind of want to get it up into the atmosphere to get some science, and then we're going to want to come back down and not blow up, because we don't have fucking heat shields. So we're gonna set it at about half, and we can change that throughout. So we can start with, yeah. Okay, so we're gonna start about half. We can also hit Z to go full, I believe, and off. All right, well, yeah, we'll start with half throttle. See how we do. All right, here we go. Ready, Heyman? Good shit. And we can also increase the thrust here with our shift. So we're gonna go. Let's increase it. Let's get it. Oh, it's already burned out. Never mind. So we got a little high. We got up there, right? 40,000 meters. So that's all right. It's a little low throttle, but let's see how high that gets us. We're up here now, so let's see what we can do. Oh, while flying. Okay, so we can get 7 science from this, and then we can do upper atmosphere and try and get a little bit more. Oh, we're coming back down. We're probably going to want to deploy our parachute. Boom. And we probably want this to go at like 2,000. 3,000? Yeah, we'll do it there. There we go. That, my boys, is a successful Kerbal space mission. We got some science. We saved our dude. We've accomplished like one thing in 2 episodes. So we're going. We're gonna speed up our time. Get this guy down here. We'll collect that science. That's not going to be enough to get us the heat shields and such. So let me see. Yeah, Heyman, you're excited. I should also have him do an EVA. I don't believe I did that and made a successful mission out of it. So I might pop him out now. I cannot disembark. Okay, so I'm going to need to upgrade him to do that. But we'll have him do that on our next mission, get a little bit more science. I'd love to get to the upper atmosphere again, but I just don't know how we're going to be able to slow ourselves down. Unless we launch the parachute at the beginning, but...
Possibly some descent thrusters.
That could be a thing. Yeah, Brady said some descent thrusters. Let's see, this might blow up. Nope, it didn't. Let's go. Perfect. Perfect mission. Makes up for all the failures, right? All the missed opportunities. 9 science. Got some stuff here. Got some parts. Didn't get any XP gain, but that's fine. So, we're going to need, what, 15 science, I believe, in order to get the heat shield. So we're going to need another 8. So let's have this go again. I liked this. At about half throttle, got us into a good orbit. Or a good radius above. We're going to want to move this down to 1 again. And, oh, come on. Move the parachute, please. There we go. And, let me think. What else can we add on? We could try a thrust, or like a structural thing. Could we try a radial decoupler? Let's see. Let's see. How does this work? So we have a radial decoupler, say like here. Let's do 2. We have a radial decoupler, and then we can pop on, say, a fuel booster. So now they're on the radial decouplers. Oh, those look cool as fuck, dude. Let's try this out. Let's try this out. This looks sick. I am also going to set them up with... Oh, well, I could do more missions. I could do 3 dudes here. But I won't. What I am going to do is give them a nose cone. Do something like that, maybe? That might be too fast. But let's see. I'm going to save this. We're going to name this the Hope 2. Because it's still the same Hope, just got big shoulders now. Oh, and we also have the decoupler going. I would want to decouple, but I also don't know if this needs me to bring back the flea booster. I would assume so because they need to do some sort of testing on it in order to complete the contract. So I don't know if I want it to decouple quite yet. We have these going off on 2, but I'm going to have these move down to 1 with this. And then the decoupling, I'm going to put in its own stage, so that way... yeah, the decoupling here is going to be in its own stage. So that way, because 0 is top again, and then 1 going down is afterwards, I think. Or no, this is the wrong way. We want it the other way. These on 2. Right? Brady, am I wrong? I can't remember. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, cool. All right, I couldn't remember. I can never remember exactly. But we're gonna move. Okay, decouplers down to 2. This down to 0. This on 1. There we go. Bam. Okay. All right, let's go. Let's get it out. Let's get it out to the launch. I mean, yeah. Worst case scenario, we crash, we come back, we fix it again. You guys give me more comments. I think most of this playthrough is just gonna be trial and error. Just trying out new things, seeing how it goes. So here we're not gonna do this because I kind of want to get an upper atmosphere goo assessment, but we are going to have him pop out. So we're gonna do a EVA. Hello, how's it going? You just chilling out? And we're gonna give you an EVA report. Oh, okay, so we already did that. Okay, cool. So whatever. And then we're gonna get him back in board. And we're gonna get our throttle up to, I'm gonna say 1/4. I really don't want to get it too high. And here we go. You know, it occurs to me that perhaps we did this wrong again, and we have them set up on the wrong thing. God damn it. I just want to do good things in this playthrough. I just want to look smart and make rockets and not make you guys mad at me. Oh, God damn it. Oh, it must be the other way. We've done this like 3 or 4 times, and I can never remember because it's the opposite way that you think. So 2 goes first and 0 goes last. And I always think it's the opposite way around. So 2 goes up here. We're going to want our parachute in the middle on 1, and we're going to want our boosters on 2, because 2 is going to go first. I could just order them all on the same one, but this allows me to press spacebar and do individual stages, I believe. This one we're going to want to also have on this. So we have our decouplers here. That way, if I don't want to decouple them, I don't have to press them. This this parachute here, we're going to put it 5,000 altitude, and these here. Okay. Here we go, guys. Hopefully some progression. I hope you guys are okay with just watching me fail over and over again. I know that isn't conducive to a progression type playthrough where we actually get shit done. But hopefully you guys, at the very least, enjoy watching me fail over and over again. I can't imagine the amount of people, by the way, that were probably yelling at me, being like, "Oh my God, you stupid idiot! You've ordered them wrong. He's gonna blow up the ship again." So, for whoever did that, your comments and your grievances were noticed. I'm very sorry. Here we go. I swear to God, if I press the fucking space bar and these things fall off, the episode's over. I'm scared. I'm really scared. Okay. Okay, we're off. We're off. We're doing it. We're doing it. 4,000 meters. Got this set up. We're going. It's unsafe. I know it's unsafe. That cut out. We got our liquid fuel moving us up. Actually quite high. We're going pretty far. We got our liquid fuel cutting us out. Okay. Now I could decouple, but I don't want to. And we actually, we're going to have a pretty low orbit thing going here. I'm going to deploy this now. This parachute now, because that's going to introduce some drag on us. And I want that to happen so we don't go too high. Because I want us to fall back down. And I think that's the right way to do it. We're still going up, though. Still going up. Please don't. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. All right. It's coming back down. We're coming back down. Cool. Parachute's up. It might catch fire. If that's the case, we'll try and deploy it a little earlier. I think in my testing, I found out that if I had something that went around this height and I did it at like 12,000 meters, it would be okay by the time it deployed at 5,000. But we did that last time and it burned up. So that's why I deployed it a little bit early here to introduce some drag so that way it would slow down. But we'll see how we're doing. We're at 12,000 now. I can't check our heat, but we'll know. I know normally around like 8,000 it says it's unsafe. So we'll see. Please don't burn up. Please, please. Please, dear God. I want to save Herman. We're almost there. We're almost there. Yes. Yes, it's happening. I'm gonna explode. I'm gonna die. Oh, we made it. Oh my God, we did it. Oh. Oh yes. Parachute deployed. Nothing else to worry about. We've got enough time, I think, to slow down our velocity so we don't face palm into the ground. And we did it. We saved our Metroid Prime looking fucking spaceship with the big shoulder pauldrons. We got our solid booster up there. We might have gotten some science from this. Oh, I didn't actually do some science, but actually let me hit this here. 1.6, so a small amount of science. We'll try and get the rest of the science next episode and go from there. But we will, for now, just let this thing fall down and get our mission control out of the way. Let's speed up time so we don't have to wait here for like fucking 3 years. Oh, man. You guys have no idea how much of a relief that is. Every mission, I'm like, oh God, what's going to happen? How is this going to go? I'm tempted. We've been doing this in 2 episode blocks. I'm tempted to do another one, but I want to not try my luck. We've had some successes in each episode, and I don't want to try my luck before things get out of hand. I think there's still some more things I want to research. We're at episode 6 now, I believe. So by the time we get to the next episode, I can have some stuff more in mind than I did, and hopefully that'll actually do something. We'll see, but I don't know. Each episode I say that, and it's just the same thing. Are we gonna land on something? Oh no, we're just gonna land here. Okay. I didn't decouple either, so that's good. I was really worried about that just happening automatically, but we didn't. We landed perfectly. Oh, let's go. Right outside, right on the walkway. We're actually really large. Nice. And we didn't kill anybody, didn't land on them in the road. I'm probably also playing this a lot safer than I need to be. I'm sure I don't need to deploy my parachute at 5,000 meters. Just, there's probably a much safer way to do it. But obviously I have the really starting craft, so I'm not able to be super precise. So we'll cover our vessel and see what we got. Hopefully, a little bit of science here. Yeah, we got 1.6 science. Saved a whole bunch of parts here and got reimbursed, I guess, for the stuff that burned up, which was maybe the parachute, like afterwards. He didn't get any XP, but got a little bit of extra science. We're at 10.9. And we need, let's see, let's check our, where is it? Got myself all turned around. Mission control. So we still need to get this up there and save this. So maybe what we do next time is do sort of the same idea with the hammer. And instead of having those aerodynamic fins on it, which might have been the reason it got so high, and just, put the regular fins on it. Because I don't believe it got that high before. Yeah, I don't think it got to 100,000 before, because we've used it before. So it might be those wings that really help. So next time we'll just take off those wings and see. And I'm also going to check real quick here just to see. Yeah, this has how much propane. Okay, it's got solid fuel 375. This has 140, so about a little over double, almost triple. This has how much liquid fuel? This is just the how good it uses it, I suppose. How much does this hold? 45. Okay, so actually not a lot. So I don't think if this, this has a lot, but I don't think it's going to get us like consistently up into space. So next time we'll try it with just a couple of fins on it, see if we can get it to that 50,000, and see if we can hopefully save it. I'm not sure how yet, but we will try. Last thing we're going to do before we end the episode, this is a long one, is we're going to check our R&D. So we need, 15 to get this. That's when we can get some heat shields in here. That's going to help us, I believe, with our re-entry. So we can reduce the temperature, even so much as like the parachute burning up and stuff like that. We might actually be able to find ways to deflect the heat around our spaceship as it's entering back into the atmosphere, so it doesn't affect as heavily the parachute and the rest of the craft. So we will check that out in the next episode. Like I said, drop a comment down below if you're wanting to put in some input, if there's things I missed or things you want me to do or see. Or maybe just tips. If you're feeling like it might be a little stagnant for you guys, just doing over and over repetitive stuff. So if you want to keep going and adding in some comments to keep me updated and informed and more ready to play the game intelligently instead of just willy-nilly, then let me know. And other than that, drop a like for the video for all the rest of the series. We've got a playlist going up with this stuff now. And subscribe for more. Hit that bell so you can see more of the channel. I got to do that every once in a while just to remind you guys to do that if you haven't already. So yeah, all right. I will catch you guys later. Have a good rest of your day. Bye.